you want a set of eyelids like this, and you already have Velcro or stiff felt on your head, stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to do it. I will explain in a later tutorial how I do my actual Velcro that attaches to the head and how I get it to adhere so well. But for now, let's go ahead and make some eyelids. So I like to use clear tape. You can use masking tape or painter's tape, whatever you want to call it. You can even use plain printer paper. I like to do clear tape just to get the basic shape of what I need going on here. 2-3 pieces will work. I just get this Scotch tape from Dollar Tree. I'm going to take a permanent marker. And what I like to do, I like to trace around with a permanent marker just at the top of the lid. Right here. I like to come straight across. You can do these as small or as massive as you want. Doesn't matter. Happy little trees, right? You can go even lower here. You can add in your little eyelash flick, which I usually add in, and you'll see, I usually add that in a separate piece of material. I'm gonna have to do this part one-handed here. So after I've got my template, I like to take mine and just stick it to a piece of paper. And then I will cut around this. And then here I just put the template on the head, and I was kind of redefining the line there. But the marker kind of stuck. What do you think? So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to trace this onto a piece of felt or fleece. So here you're going to see I've got my tan felt here. If this was a commission, I would use black, but I need to use this stuff. So I fold it in half so I get 2 eyelids for cutting one. You remember grade school days. I trace with a permanent marker. You can use a marker, you can use chalk, you can use whatever you feel like using. This is just for me. Nothing too fancy. So this part is sped up to 3 times. I promise I am not that fast with cutting. So remember, fold it in half and you get 2 eyelids for cutting one. Work smarter, not harder. Yay! Now here I'm going to show you, you can take a little dab of hot glue in the middle. You don't have to, just to secure your felt piece to your Velcro. Completely optional. I'll roll that bad boy up underneath the machine. I just use a straight stitch. You can use a zigzag, whatever you want. I go around the edges. Sometimes I do go through the middle as well. So for our minky, we want to make sure our backing is facing us, that our minky is just like the fur direction. It's going away from us, or whichever way you want it. Just start hot gluing things down. Started on one, move to the other, go back and forth between the two, and I glue to the eyelid piece so I can kind of roll it down onto the minky and press it in place pretty good. Right here, I'm going to use my scissors to smooth things down. I kind of felt a weird spot on that second eyelid. Just wanted to make sure things were down good. And then let's go ahead and cut these guys out. You'll see I do some detail trimming, and when you do detail trimming, you got to be really careful. You don't want to get too close to your seam line there. And your seam line would be the thread where you sewed your Velcro to your fleece or your felt, whatever you used. Then we'll go ahead and redefine where our eyeliner needs to be. Cut that guy out. I'm going to trace that onto the back side of some sparkle foamy. You can use regular foamies. Make sure you flip your piece so you don't end up with two of the same thing. Cut that guy out real quick. And then we'll start going ahead and gluing. And I always start kind of either in the middle, I might start at the end, it just depends. Slowly work your way down that eyelid end. And then trim off any excess that needs to be trimmed off. And here's our eyelids. Be angry. Then we'll go from angry to being super sad. Maybe we're tired. You know, we're just sick of everything. Maybe we're a little sassy, I don't know. And then here, just an open eye. Thanks for hanging out, and I will be posting more tutorials in the future.